Laws of indices.
Multiplying indices. So for this, you just have to sum up the power. For example, 2 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power of 5 will be 2 to the power of 3 plus 5 equals to 2 to the power of 8. Dividing indices is the opposite. So you're going to have to minus the power. So it will be 2 to the power of 5 divided by 2 to the power of 2 will be 2 to the power of 5 minus 2 equals to 2 to the power of 3 or 2 cube. Raising a power to a power. So here you just have to multiply the powers. So in this case, 4 to the power of 3 to the power of 6 will be 4 to the power of 3 times 6. So 4 to the power of 18. Power of 0. So very much simple. Anything that has a power of 0 will be 1. So in this case, 9 to the power of 4 divided by 9 to the power of 5 will be 9 to the power of 4 minus 4, which equals to 9 to the power of 0, which then equals to 1. Negative indices. So in general, a that has a power of negative n will end up being 1 over a to the power of n. For example, 6 to the power of 3 divided by 6 to the power of 7 will be 6 to the power of 3 minus 7 equals to 6 to the power of negative 4. So the final answer will be 1 over 6 to the power of 4. Lastly, fractional indices. In general, a to the power of m over n, m as the numerator will be the power and n as the denominator will be the root. And it's optional whether you want to calculate the power first or the root first. For example here, 8 to the power of 2 over 3. 2 will be the power and 3 will be the root. So if you calculate the cube root of 8 first, you will get 2, and then 2 to the power of 2 will be 4.
But remember guys, these laws can only be applied if the bases are the same.
Alright, so the question asks for evidence to prove that when the expression above is calculated with any positive value of k, the answer would be divisible by 19. First, we must factorize the expression. So, how do we factorize? Since we're putting 6 power of k minus 1 outside the bracket, then every term in the expression must be divided with 6 power of k minus 1. First, we divide 6 power of k plus 1 with 6 power of k minus 1. Then, we will get 6 power of k plus 1 minus k minus 1. And then, we just evaluate the power. Then we will get 6 square. And then we divide 2 bracket 6 power of k minus 1 with 6 power of k minus 1. This we can just cut. So what's left is 2. There you go. End up in the bracket we will get 6 power of 2 plus 2. After that, we simply sum up the number in the bracket. Our final answer is 6 power of k minus 1 bracket 38. But what proof that this expression is divisible by 19? As you can see, 6 power of k minus 1 will be multiplied with 38, and 38 is a multiple of 19, which is 19 by 2. 38 is definitely divisible by 19. So, when 6 power of k minus 1 is multiplied with 38, it will be divisible by 19. Thus, this expression is proved to be divisible by 19.
Second method to solve this problem.
For this method, first we look at this expression. Based on the indices law, 6 power of k plus 1 is actually 6 power of k times 6. And 6 power of k negative 1 is actually 6 power of k over 6. Here we can just factorize and put 6 power of k outside the bracket. We'll get 6 power of k bracket 6 plus 1 over 3. And then we just sum up the numbers in the bracket. Our final answer would be 6 power of k bracket 19 over 3. Just to prove that this expression is divisible by 19, we'll try to divide it by 19. After dividing, we'll get 6 power of k over 3, which also equals to 2 power of k times 3 power of k times 3 power of negative 1. As you can see here, everything is integer and there is no remainder when we divide our expression by 19. So, This proved that the final answer got earlier is definitely divisible by 19 for any value of k.
The question wants us to find the value of m and n. So what do we do? So first we'll multiply the expression above. We will get 3 to the power of m times m squared times y to the power of m plus 2 over 3 times y to the power of 3m times 2 to the power of m plus 2 equals to n over y squared. Now we identify all the y's and we put them into an equation. So it will be y to the power of m plus 2 divided by y to the power of 3m equals to y to the power of negative 2. Since the bases are all the same, so we only calculate the exponential value, which is the power. So it will be m plus 2 minus 3m equals to negative 2. Negative 2m plus 2 equals to negative 2. Negative 2m will be negative 2 minus 2, negative 4. So m equals to negative 4 divided by negative 2. M equals to 2. Value of m that we got, we substitute into the expression above, and then we will get 3 to the power of 2 times 2 to the power of 2 times y to the power of 2 plus 2 divided by 3 times y to the power of 3 multiplied by 2 times 2 to the power of 2 plus 2 equals to n over y squared. And then we'll just evaluate. We will then get 36y to the power of 4 divided by 48 y to the power of 6 equals to n over y squared. We can simplify 36 and 48 will be 3 over 4, and y squared will bring to the left, it will be multiplied. So end up we'll get 3 over 4 y to the power of 4 minus 6 plus 2 equals to n, and n equals to 3 over 4 y to the power of 0, which is 1. So end up we'll get n equals to 3 over 4. Thus our final answer is m equals to 2, n equals to 3 over 4.
Thank you and bye-bye!